Hello everyone, it is Canadian Futures Trader here. It is Thursday, May the 6th, 2021. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel and to the video. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Some very exciting things in the works coming up. As you can already tell by the title of the video, yes, I joined UProfit Trader. We're going to give it a try. I knew it was inevitable between already thinking about it and then with the 40% off code for all of May. Several of you guys, it's probably the most popular evaluation company I've been asked about. I get emails asking about it, whatnot. So I figured, you know what, let me go through the process with you guys and I can document my experience like I have in the past. So in this video, I'm not going to show you my day one. I'm going to put out a video on Friday that will be my day one and day two, not to ruin the surprise, but day one went really well. This video is more going through the process of signing up. Sometimes I forget that not everything is intuitive or easy. So I'm basically going to walk you through. I recorded myself signing up and getting set up with UProfit and what that experience was like. Even got to test out customer support with one little issue I had, and that went really well. So a few things. One, UProfit, I mentioned, is running a 40% off sale all of May. Use the code PROD40. I have a link up here at the top you can use. You can click on the banner, whatever it might be, and I'll show you that in the video. I use the code myself. Yes, I pay for these valuations like everybody else. I'm not getting free ones. But speaking of free one, UProfit Trader, we are partnering up and doing a giveaway, much like I did the giveaway just a few weeks ago with Earn to Trade. It'll be a similar type of giveaway. I don't have the exact rules yet, and I will put up that when I have the info on it. It'll be probably later next week. But first step is UProfit Trader asked me, what size account would you want to give away? My gut reaction was the biggest one, but then I thought, nope, you know what? Let's run a poll and see. So if you come to my website on the deals, I changed it to deals and contests. You can scroll down. UProfit Trader giveaway, it's coming soon, but I set up a voting page where you can vote on what size account you would want. There's also a link over here. So when you go to that, it will bring you to this page. Just scroll down. You can read that if you want, but just click your size and hit vote. You don't need to register. You don't need to give me any info. Just vote. Several of you have voted already. I will say it's definitely a toss-up at this point. It's definitely not all on the 100K account. It's evenly spread, I would say, between 3 of the 4 choices. So if there's one that you prefer, definitely jump in there and vote. And then on Tuesday, I will put up a video and actually show the results. I'm not showing it on here. I don't want anyone to be influenced or even indicate who's voting for what. So just vote for the size that you want, and we will, whatever account size gets voted on the most, that's the one I'll get the promo code from for 100% off, and we will run our giveaway. But enough about the giveaway. Let's get to UProfit and me signing up. Okay guys, so like I mentioned, this video is seriously just going to be going through the process of signing up. Now, I already have an account with UProfit. I've never done the trader evaluations, but I signed up last week just so I'd be ready. I knew it was coming. So real simple, you sign in or create an account when you first get there. So when you first sign in, you come to this dashboard. One thing that I think is slightly odd, and I was going to reach out to them, I might send them a few things that I came across. My entire dashboard is in Spanish, I believe, and I do not speak Spanish, but I'm smart enough to figure out how to hit the subscriptions button on the top. So I was curious about this. I didn't see anywhere where you can change your language. So not quite sure what this is about, but nonetheless, I went with it. So coming to the subscriptions page, scroll down, hit start now. I'm doing the 100K account. It brings you to this page where you can sign up. Now again, it shows you those, but you can select here. And again, I believe this is Spanish. I'm not even sure, but since there's only one button, I'm pretty sure it's the sign up button. And it turns out I was correct. So from here at the very top, you see enter your code here. This is exactly where you enter that code, PROD40, hit apply. You're watching me do it. This was me signing up. You see the 126 removed for the total cost of 189. Perfect. And here then I go ahead and enter my information. So one thing that I thought was pretty cool, and I haven't seen this on other sites, is you can actually pay with crypto as well. I know they have payouts in crypto, USDC and USDT, Tether and Coin, but nonetheless, you can actually pay with Bitcoin, Litecoin, or other coin payment options. I did not. Again, there's Spanish here. Again, I'm not quite sure why that is, but whatever. I could figure it out. I end up paying with PayPal, so I'll show you that process. So here you go. I select PayPal, proceed to PayPal. PayPal will fire up here in a second. So PayPal loads up. I've hidden most of the info. It's all my own personal debit and credit cards and name. So I've hidden all of that, but this loads up. You select which of your cards, or if you wanted to just pay with a credit card through PayPal, you can obviously do that. The options are here. You just can't see them. So we do that. So we'll move on to the next step. All right, so once you select your card, hit continue or whatever it is, it brings up the subscription, because it is the monthly subscription like any of the trader evaluation programs. Once you pass, there's no more fee to continue. It'll be canceled either automatically, and of course you can always go into PayPal yourself and cancel your subscription. So I hit agree and subscribe. And that's it. There you go. Paid $189 USD. It's a lot of Canadian dollars to UProfit Trader. So there we go. I'm all signed up. So then you come back, you get your receipt. This is all back on the UProfit site showing that I paid. So then you'll get a couple emails from PayPal just confirming that you made the payment. You'll get this welcome email from UProfit Trader, welcome on board, etc. You can click here, read the account rules. Now I'm not going over all the account rules and all that stuff. So there's no scaling plan. You can trade the full lots available. Drawdown is updated at the end of day, which I know a lot of you like. So it's not trade by trade. It's just whatever your balance is at the end of the day will increase your drawdown if it is to be increased. And you have to trade for 10 days. No consistency rule, nothing like that. So pretty excited about this, and definitely excited on the funded side with some of those withdrawal options they have. One, just super fast withdrawals, and number two, I have to admit, having some of those cryptos available, being a man in the crypto space, I will gladly take payments in USDT. So if you scroll down in that email, it gives you your username, your password, and your account name. This is the information you need to log into Rhythmic. You can click here and follow the steps. You can certainly use NinjaTrader, but basically the steps will be, you download Rhythmic, and I'm actually going to show you, I already have Rhythmic, but I'll show you what it's like to sign in the first time. And then if you want to trade with NinjaTrader, you get a free license of NinjaTrader to use as well, and that key they give you right here. So I won't be able to show you that entire setup process just because, like I said, I have Rhythmic already and I don't use NinjaTrader, I use Jigsaw. But it's certainly available to you, and encourage you to take advantage of this stuff. So, okay, so I'll leave it to you to download Rhythmic. You can go to the Rhythmic site, or if you click on that link that's in the email, it brings up the instructions. It'll direct you on where to get it. So once you download Rhythmic and you'll sign in using those credentials that were in that email, you'll always get this that you need to fill out, or I shouldn't say fill out, it's just buttons you click. You just need to agree to the market subscription and to the self-certification. You're basically saying you are not a professional trader. It's a few clicks of buttons, and I actually show those to you. So you'll have to do this every time you sign up for any type of new trader evaluation program, but you'll only have to do it once. So I'll just show you what those look like. So here's the first one. I obviously did not read it. I'll say that I've read it before. I already know every word that's in there. Scroll down, having a bit of trouble for some reason. There we go. Click non-professional, hit submit, and now you're good to go. Now once you log in, it will load up Rhythmic. So once Rhythmic loads up, you'll see this. Basically, it's not technically your dashboard, but it's kind of the starting point. From here you can access everything you need, setting up charts, accessing your trader dashboard, which will show your balance, will show your trailing drawdown. There's lots of other stuff you can access in here, but since I don't actually trade in Rhythmic, all I pretty much look at is I load up a chart for the products that I'm trading just so I have it available, and I also bring up my trader dashboard, which is most important, so I can monitor my balance. So I'm not giving a full tutorial here on how to set up all that stuff. If you have issues, let me know, send me an email. I can try to walk you through it. So this is your trader dashboard in Rhythmic. I'm going to have the video paused, but I was rearranging a few of the columns. That's kind of my first step, if you will. Account balance. There is auto liquidate over here on the right, far right as well. I usually move that over here. Auto liquidate value is your trailing stop. That's something you probably want to keep an eye on. Again, not a full tutorial on Rhythmic. Open P&L, if you were in a trade, this would be a great place to see if you have trades open. Close, this will be your closed P&L for the day. But your actual P&L will be net of commissions, and that's what matters most. I will mention commissions that they charge for UProfit is $5 per contract. So They're a little bit on the higher side, and I actually, just in my own experience trading day one, commissions definitely ate into the profit a bit because you can trade the full clip. I was going at it with 12 contracts. That's a lot of commissions really quick. So still a good day, but just something to be aware of. I'll mention as well, I'm not going to bring it up. If you're into micros, people often ask about them. Look at their website and what their rules on micros are. You can trade the micros, but it isn't necessarily 10x. You know, it's not one lot of ES equals 10 lots of MES. Yeah, it's a slightly lower ratio that they have. So definitely be aware of that. And this is just a quick little basically screenshot video paused of what the dashboard looks after you actually sign up and have an account. So there's no data yet just because I haven't done any trades at this point. But it's a dashboard, original dashboard in UProfit. So now there's information here. It shows my account balance, P&L, etc. It tells you your rules right here. And I'm assuming, well, I'm pretty certain that once the day is done, we'll get the graph down here with the account balance, the drawdown, and all of that. So in terms of customer support, so once I was logged into Rhythmic, I wanted to trade the treasuries, the Ultra Bond, and it wasn't bringing up any data. So both in Jigsaw and in Rhythmic, I would bring up a chart for the Ultra Bond and for the 30-year, and just nothing was showing. But I had the instrument written right, like it recognized all that, it had my account up, but wasn't there. But NQ, I brought up NQ, of course, it was working just fine. So I fired off an email. I suspect that they just needed to enable for me to trade those products since they trade on CBOT, not CME. You will see right here, I sent a request at 8:25 a.m. At 8:30 a.m., they responded with the message, "Hello, we have activated CBOT for you. Please close the platform, wait 5 minutes, and try again." Quick as that. So 5-minute turnaround on my request. Really happy with that. And I was off and running to trade whichever of those products I might consider. So just a word of warning, if you do log into Rhythmic and your products aren't loading, just send them an email. I don't know if it was a one-off issue with mine or if it is something you have to special request. But nonetheless, that they took care of it super quick and everything ran smoothly after that. All right, guys, so that's it. Be sure to vote on what account size you would want to win. We'll get this giveaway going sometime mid to late next week. Looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to going through UProfit myself. Looking forward to documenting the process. Looking forward to documenting the funding process and withdrawal process. So I will mention too, I mean, you can watch my review video. I'll put a link at the end of my review of UProfit. Now, a few things have changed, like on the withdrawals, they've sped them up, and the options for withdrawal have increased. So that video is already a little bit out of date, but for the most part, it has the right information. So guys, I'm going to end it at that. If you have any specific questions about them, feel free to email me or just check out the Help Center. You know, I don't necessarily know every specific thing about them. I did look at their Help Center, very thorough, so probably any question you have will be there. Obviously, as well, customer support is very responsive, so I would encourage you to reach out to them if you have questions in general or specifically about your account. And I'm looking forward to going through this. I'm gonna be like the guy that's doing the fist pump. This guy right here. This is gonna be me. Yep, there we go. That's me in 10 days, guys. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to vote on that giveaway, and I will see you in the next video.